The sad part is that no one except for the program makers, and in this case MrBeast himself, is actually really winning anything.
News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses.
Loads of horses, at least 30 I'd say. As a train approaches, they start running away from the train.
And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube mare.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me, Blind Tube Mare, and or as I might now start calling myself, Blind Beast Mare, after the title of this video, which is the Beast Games thing, which is on Netflix. I've watched the first 3 episodes. Well, to be more specific, I've played games on my mobile phone while it's on, sort of over there somewhere, because it's okay, but you know, it's not that great. But I thought I'd do a review of it because it sort of annoyed me and amused me in equal measure. So if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below, and share, Sonny, and share. Yeah, MrBeast is, he looks like he looks like Zaphod Beetlebrox as portrayed by Sam Rockwell in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy film that no one saw. He really reminds me of him, actually, in personality and looks.
This guy boring you? Why don't you talk to me instead? I'm from a different planet.
But anyway, that's by the by. I'm thinking of doing my own Beast games, or I guess I could do blind games, which doesn't actually sound. It sounds a bit weird and offensive. But you know, I might gather up to 10 or 15 people in my living room and get all of them to compete for a really nice box of expensive biscotti, but in some random tasks that I'll think up. I might do that, I might not, to be honest. I might not bother. I'm not sure if I've got the right skill set to really pull that off. But let's dive in. This is not the series as such, but it's a video that many people will have seen, which is 2,000 people fight for $5 million, which is about 250,000, 300,000 pounds, because pounds are worth much more, you see, than dollars. Although when you live in Britain, everything costs so much that there's virtually worthless. Bit of politics there. So let's dive right in. As I say, this isn't the actual thing, but I have watched the first, I think, 3 episodes, and I will be giving you some of my views of what I've seen while watching this rather exciting teaser video. So let's dive right in and see what this amazing thing is.
Sitting on $5 million in cash and competing for it. Open the gates! Are these 2,000 contestants? What you are witnessing is just the start of something never before seen in history. 2,000 people are about to battle in a series of trials for a spot in my 10-episode Prime Video series called Beast Games. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your left and look to your right. 1,000 of you will be eliminated by the end of this video. But for the...
Yeah, there's a load of desperate fools. The internet generation. Some of them are older, to be fair. But they've all got one thing in common, that is that they're desperate for money, as you will see.
The other half of you moving on to Beast Games, one of you will walk away with the life-changing
So you've got a 1 in 2,000 chance. My idea for this, I could devise a much cheaper version of this show. What you do is you get 2,000 people in a big gymnasium, maybe a school gymnasium that you could hire, and you give all of them a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper is a number between 1 and 2,000, and then they all sit there, and then you pick out of a big bucket another piece of paper, and all those bits have got 1 to 2,000 written on them, and you pick it out and you read it out and you go, oh, 649, you've won, and the person jumps up and they've won the 5 million, and that's it. Because that's basically what this show is, but just with a ridiculous budget and lots of stupid screaming twats.
The first challenge of these trials is going to test your strength. To split up into 5 groups of 400. Whichever group is the last to lift that 10,000-pound boulder across that finish line is eliminated.
Let's go! We got a strategy going, the strong ones at the front.
This team was made to break backs, break dreams, and crush spirits.
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't think
This is one of the things that annoys me about these programs. And, you know, The Traitors is quite good, I have to say. If you've not seen that, watch that. And I do quite enjoy it, although it is one of those TV programs that I watch while playing games on my mobile phone. Every now and again, you can just sort of look up and see a good bit. But what makes these things good is the interaction between the people, not the competition itself. Because the problem with this is, and it's the problem with The Traitors and every iteration from the most crap to the highest form of this format, is that it's essentially just luck. It's just luck. Yeah, there's no strategy. You have endless little scenes like this of people going, yeah, we're gonna wait, you gotta get down there, yeah, we're gonna win. No. One of you's gonna win. You've got a 1 in 2,000 chance, and your chance of winning is small, and virtually nothing you do in the program makes any difference to that. This is the television. I mean, the lowest common denominator of this, of course, is Deal or No Deal, which, as Charlie Brooker said, is just a program where people do a coin toss, you know, 50-50 chance. Oh, is the box got 1 pence in it or 600,000? Yeah, it's 50-50, isn't it? And if you do that over and over, you get my point.
I'm good out for this.
400 of you are about to be eliminated.
Home is not an option!
Guys, this is for $5 million. We don't want to be the first out. 3, 2.
When you step into the arena on the morning that this is being filmed, or the day, or a couple of days, you know you're not going to win. All right? You've got a 1 in 2,000 chance of winning. Stop getting upset.
Let's go! Oh no! We just lost out on this chance to win $5 million.
Oh man, that was like one thing I told myself. I'm not leaving the fish on.
Red team, I'm sorry you got eliminated, but to make it feel a little better, we're gonna give you all $2,000 for coming out. And that goes for all of you. Every single one of you will receive $2,000 just for showing up. That's right, it's 3 minutes into the video, and we've already given away $800,000. And with a total of 2,000 contestants competing, that means we're going to be giving away $4 million throughout Beast Games just for contestants showing up. So as these trials were heating up, and some people chose to go.
Now, I'm not clear whether, are they giving away 4 million and then the last person gets $1 million to themselves? Or are they actually giving away 9 million and you know, plus. I don't know. But that is undoubtedly a question.
It really is my time to step out. 24 hours. I did it. I did it there.
At least they gotta walk away with $2,000, which might be a big brain move because these trials are only going to get more intense. Congratulations on passing the first challenge! Don't you just love your teams? Yellow team, don't you love each other? Green, orange, pink. Unfortunately for challenge...
He does look like Sam Rockwell in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
If there's anything more important than my ego on this ship, I want to cut and shut right now.
I keep expecting his head to... and the other head to come up. If you haven't seen the film, that won't make any sense.
I think the girls get it. You blew it with her, Earthman, so shut your face. I kick in his ass.
Two, your teammates will be your opponents. Bring out the briefcases!
And he's got the same air of sort of smug self-satisfaction that character has.
Hey. Would you? I was just watching myself.
Only B team, stand around the red border, come on over. In front of you is a sea of briefcases. Some say eliminated, some say safe. On the Jumbotron, we are going to quickly show which briefcases are safe and which are eliminated. Your goal
This is literally Deal or No Deal, isn't it? 50-50 chance.
is to memorize where the safe briefcases are and claim one before...
Oh, you have to memorize.
Be fast and run faster. Because of the 400 people on each team, 50 of you will end up with an eliminated briefcase. All right, reveal the map.
Okay, the second row. 7. That's row number 7.
I hope all of you have a briefcase in mind. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's so exciting!
Oh my God.
Hopefully this is what I think it is. If it's not, then I'm gonna find someone to blame.
What's in that case? I have no clue what's in there.
So your chance to win $5 million completely relies on this case either being safe or eliminated, and you have no clue.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Now that everyone has a case, it is time to find out what your fate is. Will that briefcase in front of you let you move on? Or will it be costing you this life-changing $5 million? 3, 2, 1, reveal! Congratulations to the 350 of you that see green, but to the 50 of you that see red, you have been eliminated. I'm sorry, but I need you to head over to the exit.
I was not expecting this. I thought I was winning far.
I did it. I'm sick. This is so amazing.
P team, you can head back to your lane. Eliminated players collect your $2,000 and head out. With 50 players now eliminated from the P team, we reshuffle the briefcases in a new order and send Orange team to the same fate. All right, Orange team, I hope you're all ready for this. Throw up the map.
They've recycled the same bit. That's cheating.
Okay, I'm really nervous. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 2, 1, go!
They really should have had one case just have Novichok in it. It kills most people in there if someone opens it. That I would want to watch.
Let's see who's going on to compete for $5 million. Open them up. What'd you get?
That face.
With the Orange Team winners moving on, we of course gave the eliminated players $2,000 each.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out.
And then send Green up to the chopping block. Reveal the map!
I'm going for this one right here.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yellow, you guys nervous back there? Make sure you pay attention. It's very important.
Look at all of them.
There's going to be another round of the same thing. Maybe they should have got Noel Edmonds to do this bit. Because it is exactly like Deal or No Deal. And, you know, he was the best thing about that programme. And that gives you some idea of how shit it is.
One of which is £250,000. And just one question. Deal or no deal?
I'll say it for that. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
They're going to do the Novichok.
You guys are going to use the same pattern Green used. We're only going to show the map for a couple seconds.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not it. It's so ridiculous.
Everybody stand around the edge.
That's it. We're locking in.
Flash the map. One, open your briefcase. Oh my gosh.
It's about what I expected.
For those of you that got green, you are all moving on to the next challenge.
I've got a question! How does it feel to be winners?
And that is the end of challenge number 2. Let's get some rest before the next challenge.
A long day. Finally get to sleep. We're sleeping here by the money. We're trying to manifest it. We ride together. We sleep together. We win together.
Sleep well, everyone.
Yeah, they didn't spend any of their budget on top accommodation, did they? This looks like a sort of tsunami rescue station.
Going to need your strength for this next challenge.
I will do whatever it takes for my family and for my tribe.
I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do to win this money.
Really?
Congratulations to all 1,400 of you for making it this far. We have 2 more challenges in this audition for my new Prime Video show, Beast Games. The rules for challenge 3 are simple.
Beast Games, of course, is clearly a copy of Squid Game, which I haven't seen, so I can't really comment on, but I will anyway. I think in that people die, don't they? Which might have made this more interesting. Maybe they should have introduced that aspect.
We are placing flags across the playing field in front of you. You will need to capture a flag in order to move on. There's 1,400 of you and 1,100 flags. This means 300 of you will be eliminated. So we'll be setting out a different number of flags each round until all 1,100 have been captured. But once you cross the red line, you have to capture a flag or you are eliminated.
You get a flag or you go home. No $5 million.
Run as fast as I can, get to a flag, snatch it as quick as possible.
There are only 10 flags on the field for this first round. There's a lot more than 10 of them. So if you're not fully committed to go now, it's your last chance to step back and wait for a better chance in the later round.
Not go in the first round, not go in the second round, not go on the third round.
We're about to start round 1.
What if you both go for this?
This is the endless sad strategizing of twats.
Same flag. You better move faster.
As soon as I blow this horn, the round will begin. Thank you for coming out. And for the 10 of you that captured a flag, congratulations!
They've obviously saved the budget for the main series. I mean, this is basically just a massive game of musical chairs, isn't it? When the music stops, you have to try and sit down. Some of you will be eliminated.
Congratulations! You've secured a spot in our final game.
Only 12 people went for this.
People are way smarter than I thought. I thought hundreds of people were going to go.
We started off a little tame. Now let's get crazy. For the second round, we're going to bring out 50 flags. A lot of people are about to be eliminated.
You're all going this time?
Yes.
You're calling out your flag?
Yes.
I got 47. What? Go to 49.
I got 24. I've been calling 24.
And with the people on the front lines calling dibs on their flag.
307. I got 307. 274. 284. Got it. He's got it.
It's a sad analogy for the American dream, isn't it? And capitalism, I guess, to a great extent. It's like, yes, anybody could win. I could win. Wow. But you won't, statistically. And the rules are made up by somebody else who has more knowledge than you about what those rules are. They can also change the rules, of course, at any point during the competition, as the producers of these types of show tend to do. So if they don't find the right people being eliminated, the right number of people being eliminated, they can always change the rules on the fly to make sure that they get their final goal. The producers, that is, not the contestants. So it's, yeah, anybody could win. But the truth of modern society is that statistically you won't. But you will provide entertainment for lots of other people and make the people who run the game, the government, I guess you could say, a lot of money in the process and get lots of viewing figures. Not that governments have viewing figures, but game shows do.
The number of flags left is dropping fast, which means the chances of getting a flag are getting worse and worse. One of the reasons people were waiting it out was because they were working together.
The group wants me to put it right here. Again.
Taking turns letting each other grab a flag.
It doesn't make sense. Like, why are people being so nice? It's $5 million.
I swear I saw that guy on January 6th.
Here's what the line looked like at the start of the challenge, and look at it now. There's 179 of you left, and only 100 flags.
Let's dwindle the numbers a little more. Bring out 50 flags.
This is where traffic comes out. We only have 2 rounds left, so you can either go right now or take your chances in our
now they're being interesting.
final round.
The question is, if you wait another round,
will your odds get better or will they get worse?
Let's have some fun.
Lock in.
Everyone's locked in.
Final round.
We're gonna go for it. And in this crucial point in this competition, I made the worst mistake I possibly could have. I handed the mic to my friend Carl.
Everybody said go.
I said yo, bro. That was like 50 people just got out.
I said yo.
Throughout this whole challenge, it's been very
With great power comes great Spider-Man. Idiot.
clear that blowing the horn starts each round. Obviously, not Carl yelling yo.
Wow.
Thanks, Jim.
I wasn't the one with the microphone. Holy crap.
Wow, that's rude.
Dude, all Carl said was yo.
Your yo eliminated 31 people.
It's always the air.
He's just stolen 31 people's dreams. He doesn't even look like he gives a shit.
Why would they leave on yo?
You know what cheers up sad people that just lost a challenge?
$2,000. I teamed up with Moneyline, the easiest place to borrow, earn, and win money, to give the 1,000 losing contestants $2,000 each. And on top of that,
Is this an
Moneyline is also
advert?
giving you at home a chance to win money as well. They're giving away another $1,000 to 1,000 lucky winners, aka another
Somebody else is
$1,000,000.
benefiting
Enter
from
the
this
store code
game,
and visit moneyline.com/beastgame.
apart from the actual
And finally,
contestants.
flag 1100.
After this round, the challenge is over.
The final round of this challenge.
$5 million on the line.
3, 2, 1. It's our final night at Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders, and we're ready for the final trial before Beast Games.
Outside of like doing crazy things, this is a piece of history that I'll always be able to look back on and I'll always be able to reflect on and say, dude, I ain't one of this.
Yeah, like Big Brother season 7 when that bloke stormed out.
Video.
All right. The 1,000 of you that pass this final challenge will move on to compete in our 10-episode
Prime Video Series.
Every single episode of that show is bigger than the biggest YouTube video I've ever done.
The scale of this show is unbelievable. We built an entire city. We're giving away a private island, and we've got the biggest prizes in entertainment history. What's standing between you and my Beast Games TV show is one final challenge.
I need all of you to split up into groups of 100.
Oh, whoa!
After this round, the challenge is over.
Whoa! 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 Oh, she is so amazed by that thought, having to split up into a group of 100. It's interesting, I suppose, as well, how mainstream media is slowly adopting YouTubers, and the internet and TV are sort of meshing to some extent, and I guess that's a phenomenon that's been going on for a long time, but clearly TV is dying and YouTube is taking over the world, very much like Elon Musk in that respect.
This challenge has nothing to do with strength or speed. It is all about trust.
Who you pick could cost you your spot in Beast Games and your shot at $5 million. By the end of this challenge, one of you will match out your entire team.
I'm looking for trust, but it's hard to trust when you don't know people.
So there's two elements in this game, having watched the first 3 episodes, that come up again and again. One is bizarrely self-sacrifice, which puts it on a par in my mind with a sort of a religious setup. The way all religions work, really, that, you know, somebody has to sacrifice themselves. The other element is this sort of betraying other people, another sort of strangely religious type of idea there. And of course, the fact that most, if not all, of the contestants are American means that there's a lot of thanking Jesus and praying to Jesus that things will go their way. And one interesting element was they all had to, there was a task where they had to basically resist stealing a massive amount of money for the good of their team, and actually nobody hit the button and took what became up to $1 million. I mean, I would have just waited until it got to about $5,000 and just gone, I'll have that, because I'm clearly statistically not going to win. But actually, interestingly, of course, the people who, those few people, I think there were 4 of them who didn't choose to take the money, then had a huge advantage moving forward because they remained in the game and were then treated as some sort of prophets of the religion and trusted by other people, and therefore given a larger chance of winning the total sum. But again, you know, statistically by that point there were, I don't know, 1,000 people left in the game, so your chances of winning it are still 1 in 1,000, which is very small.
Don't join the side and don't leave it!
One of our teammates. I don't even know who he is. I've never talked to this guy.
They're not trusting the rest of the group, and they're coming to our group, and then they're not trusting our group. I don't trust those people.
It's kind of depressing that my survival in this competition is based on these people.
Who was the last person to join?
One of the guys is basically saying, hey, 10K, I'm an easy buyout. We can't trust him.
Can't trust everybody, but I trust myself. That's all that matters.
I am very confident in...
That's all that matters. I trust myself. I mean, it's just an allegory for life, isn't it? It really is. And, you know, getting very philosophical, this is what life is. Nobody really knows what the rules are. The rules can change at any moment. There can be a huge pandemic. You can find that you're about to die of cancer in about 3 months. And nothing you do is going to make any real difference. It's all chance. But I suppose, like life, the interesting bit is how people twist themselves round and round and try to work out how to win. And there's no answer to that. Life isn't a game. It's like this. It's just a load of random people running about, worrying and getting excited about tiny things for ages and ages. And I have to say I'm quite bored, but I will try and push through to the end of this.
This group we have here, I don't think anybody's going to fold. We're going to make it to that show no matter what. We want to be the people that are going to Amazon.
There's nothing that can make me turn my back on my team.
It's time for challenge number 4. I'm not going to be cheering much longer.
Starting now, if you step off your platform, you will be eliminated, and so will your entire platform. Everyone knows the rules. Good luck.
I will not leave this platform for anything.
All we have to do is outlast those groups.
They're going to electrify the platform, aren't they?
I'm so mad at you.
It's been about a minute, and you haven't been eliminated. That's good. Who's the weak link here? How's this corner doing? I didn't offer money. I don't know if they all have no chance. I haven't offered anything. I probably will.
We will not be
Anybody want to get out? I guess I'll go get a bunch of money. I'll be right back. Honestly, I don't normally get nervous before filming, but this one...
This is sort of just money porn, isn't it? Which is so much of what modern society, and especially Western capitalist society, is about. It's just like, oh, let's look at some money and imagine we've got it drooling down their chins.
It's freaking me out. One person's about to receive a lot of money, and 99 other people are going to be very sad. This is going to be hard to. I brought 3 separate bribes out here. I'm not offering this right now. To be clear, none of them are in play. I just want to show you what they are. My first bribe, which is not in effect, reveal what the first bribe will be. It'll be $5,000. And if that doesn't work, I'll give you 50 grand. And if somehow all 1,100 of you decline the 5 grand and the 50 grand, reveal the third offer.
Oh my God!
$1 million. It's literally 1/5 of the prize money.
I would be off that podium faster than a rat up an aqueduct.
When that timer starts, the $5,000 bribe will be in play. If anyone wants to exchange 99 players for 5 grand, it's right here. Start the timer.
I think we got this. I'm just hoping that someone else on a different team is going to be.
$5,000! 5 grand? I'm trying to get someone 5 grand.
$5,000? Wait, right now.
Every single team has declined the 5 grand. Seems like no one has any interest. You can go ahead and reset the timer. Put it back to 10 minutes. They don't want it. This offer is off the table.
For this group of 1,100 people, the price of betrayal was clearly higher than $5,000. But as we got ready for the next bribe of $50,000, the entire stadium started to change. People on every single platform were inching closer to the edge, getting ready to jump. Because everyone here is competing with one thing on their mind.
This amount of money is life-changing.
To my 7-month-old baby Layla, I love you and I'm doing this for you.
If you win $5 million, what are you spending it on?
Finishing my college degree. It's an animal rescue.
Well, I bought my dad a house, which is a disabled veteran.
I'm gonna buy a house because my house burned down.
I quit my job to be here.
Did anyone else quit their job?
This is another massive element of this show, and all shows like it, is, and I hate to be cynical, but I am twisted and cynical, as you all know. But it's the sob story, and everybody's doing it for their uncle, their family. Everybody had a difficult upbringing, and it has some major problem in their life that the money would eventually solve, and everything would be perfect.
Wait, why would you do that? They may have said no to $5,000, but $50,000 is a different story. Now, things are going to get very interesting. When that timer starts, whoever touches the ground first will now receive $50,000. But I did not expect for this offer to be so irresistible that someone would actually jump before the timer even started. Well, no, it hasn't started yet. Oh my God. She still stepped off. She's not going to get it because the timer hasn't started, but she stepped off. Oh no, I didn't start the timer yet. Oh my God. No, because the timer hasn't started yet.
99 people just lost out on $5 million.
All because she jumped. I'm sorry, but she stepped off.
I hope they hunt her down and kill her and her family for that.
Her team was in disbelief that they had just been betrayed, and they were absolutely devastated that they would not be moving on to Beast Games. All right, platform 6. You guys are eliminated. I'm sorry, she stepped off. You guys can head to the exit. I'm sorry. That final game was brutal, but it's nothing compared to what these 1,000 remaining contestants are about to face. They have now earned their spot in the biggest competition series of all time. And one of them will walk away with $5 million in cash, but before they do, they will have to compete in Beast Games. And that concludes this YouTube video, but check this out. Turn on the lights. This is going to be the most insane show you've ever seen. You'll get to see which one of those 1,000 people wins this $5 million.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm bored. Good, lovely. So I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say throughout that rather long, and I found that not that exciting, but it does say a lot of interesting things. I mean, it's basically the same old story. It's quite good entertainment, but really comparing it to something like Big Brother, which has been around for a very long time, the similarities among all these things are stunning. They are quite entertaining. I don't find this very entertaining. I quite like watching Big Brother. Again, it's not because you want to see who wins, it's because you want to witness the human interactions along the way, the fighting and the friendships and all that sort of stuff. And there's something actually not noble, but at least entertaining about that, has to be said. But of course, the sad part is that no one except for the program makers, and in this case MrBeast himself, is actually really winning anything. The final person who wins the goal of 5 million, I suppose, good for them. You know, well done. But it's basically all down to luck. And yeah, it's basically what our whole society seems to have become geared to now, is that you might be successful if you're really lucky, but the vast majority of people will walk away with very little or nothing, and the people who make the rules ultimately win everything. And it's not about you. It's about large corporations and governments, probably more large corporations. I'm not sure that governments in themselves have very much power really anymore. So there you go. That's my depressing and cynical take on Beast Games. Join me again when I'll be sneering and looking down on some element of popular culture. Don't nobody go nowhere.